Warning. The following video is intended for viewers 13 years and older. Viewer discretion is advised. You're here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
How's it going, everybody? It's I'm Ghost of Sparta. I'm here with another fantastic review for you guys of the NieR Automata action figure from Bring Arts that I will be reviewing for you guys today. So I did something different, guys. Let me know if you noticed in the comments below. I'm trying to give you guys better quality videos. I'm trying to upload twice a week, Wednesdays and over the weekend. So I'm doing a lot for you guys. I really need the support. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss other videos that I've done. I'll even leave little cards in the right hand corner for you guys so that way you guys can not miss any of my other videos, or if you missed them, you'll be able to click on them. I'll also leave links in the description below. And if you want to follow me more on my journey, each time I do a review or what I'm doing, hit me up on my Facebook, my Instagram, and also my Twitter. I left those links in the description below as well. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. Have a seat, enjoy my fantastic reviews. I'm Ghost of Sparta, and what I do is I review action figures for you, for the adult collector, for the person who is 13 years and up, so that way you can see if it's worth being on your shelf and if worth displaying. So that's what I do for you guys. So make sure to subscribe if you want to follow more into that. All right, so let's open her out of her cardboard box prison. Let's take a look at how tall she is, and she can scale with all your other figures out there. So from the top of her head, I want to say she's looking at about 5 inches and 3/4. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. And she's standing straight up. And this is a very interesting figure. The articulation and the anatomy of the figure is odd from Bring Arts. This is a crazy adaptation of a figure that I've ever seen. Has a lot of articulation, has great paint apps, and it has a crap ton of accessories. Some of the accessories I don't even know like how to use them just yet, but we'll go over them together. So let's take a look at this figure a little bit closer. So as you can see here, she's sporting an all black dress. From what our naked eye can see, she does have like a little pattern here. It's trying to be see-through because you can kind of see through it a little bit, and I think they did a fairly good job on that. So we have the back right here painted. There's no bleeding or anything like that. This skirt piece is hard plastic, so it's very hard to articulate, and it was difficult to get her to stand in that pose. For articulation for the head, it's on a ball peg. It's actually on that same joint that was on the actual other ones. I'm sorry, it wasn't a ball peg, but it's the same exact joint they used for the Bring Arts, what was it? I put the link in the description. I also left a card for you guys as well. But it's from the Bring Arts. Come on, come to me, think. Dang it, it's right there on the tip of my tongue, guys. Help me out here. Put in the comments below. I'm just gonna move on. But from the Kingdom Hearts, there it is, Kingdom Hearts, that's where it's from. The Kingdom Hearts uses that same joint, and this figure comes with a few extra heads, so you can be able to swap them out pretty easily. You can see the bottom there as well, so you get full rotation. You can get a little bit of a swivel or a nod, but you can't get her. You can get her look down just a slight bit, and that's the amount of degrees she could look. That's the amount of she can look up and down. We can rotate the arm 360 degrees. She has a little bit of a butterfly joint here, as you can see. It comes out. There is no bicep swivel, which is, sad, but there's this elbow. It does have like an elbow swivel here, and we only get one joint for the elbow, but we get more than 90, so which is good. And then we get this awkward wrist, which gives us way more than 90, and also gives us a lot of degrees there. You can see there that you can pretty much make it look like she has a broke wrist. You can interchange the hands pretty easily by just popping that off. I'll tell you right now, the joints on this one feels very solid compared to the Kingdom Hearts version of their figures. So yeah, that's what you can see right there. She does have a diaphragm swivel here. You can use that to help her look up by that much, and then she could go forward that much, but you do get some gappage right here. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, and it's on a ball joint, so just a simple ball joint makes all that happen. So as for leg articulation, it's just a ball peg. You can get rotation out of it there, as you can see. Oh no, there's panties, but you can see it's on a T joint, which is 2 ball pegs, and there's another ball peg on the bottom. And then you can see right here it has a thigh swivel, Very interesting. I mean, like I said, some of the ways they cut the articulation to make their joints, I just don't like it. It works, I just don't like it. It's my personal preference. So yeah, you do get an upper thigh swivel. You do get a bend at the knee, which gives you more than 90, which is great. You can get a swivel out of it. I just wouldn't use it because that joint seems pretty, you know, fragile. You also get this little piece here on her dress that's also articulated. You do get an ankle joint here, so you can break her ankle in many different ways. We don't get an ankle rocker, but like I said, different ways. We don't get an ankle rocker, but like I said, we do get a hinge. So that's pretty much for the articulation. As for the paint apps, looks great. I mean, the hair painted silver, or is actually molded in white plastic, so it looks really nice. I don't know if this little black mole is supposed to be there, so let me know, guys, in the comments to let me know if that's part of the game, because I thought it was just like a paint blotch, but it might be part of the game. I have no idea. Other than that, this figure looks pretty good with the articulation, the paint. So let's go over the accessories. Okay, so now we're looking at the accessories. So she has 6 pairs of hands and 1 extra little gesture hands. These little samurai looking things, those are, I guess, some kind of special weapon she gets in the game, because they can be put on her hands. It has a peg in there, it just goes straight over it. You don't have to have a hand in there, no, you just put it on the peg. And then you can see she has a nice open hand. She has her 2 sword wielding hands or weapon holding hands, the gesture hand, and then the 2 open palm hands that came with her in the package. So you can see the paint on the figure for these hands are done really well. You can see there's some off-white. They're gloves. She has black gloves. You can see the detail with the little 2 white hash marks. They got that right there. I mean, from what I'm looking at right here, it wants to look like it's dirty, but I think that might just be the aesthetic of the game. So maybe they're like worn. Let's take a look at all the hands here. So it looks like they're worn. The cuffs are dirty, maybe from being in battle. But you can see that the paint and everything else, the way they molded it, looks great. It looks really good. And let's check out this guy right here. I mean, look at that. You know, I think they're like a Shogun mask. I don't know what this is. You can see the peg hole in there. So this is supposed to be like in God of War when Kratos got the weapon from Hercules. So I guess she has the same kind of idea, but it's pretty much a samurai head. I don't know if these shoot out anything. Like I said, I didn't play the game, you know, but what do you guys think about these? Just hit the like button if you guys like these figures, if you like this accessory. I mean, this is pretty neat. I mean, for it to come out with that much, hit that like. All right, so this is the rest of her accessories besides the little yellow rings here. There's a few more. There's like 3 more that come in like different sizes. There's like a much bigger one than this one. There's a medium size and there's a really small size. So this is pretty much it that comes with there in the package. So I want to talk about the weapons first. So we have this sword right here. Looks like it was molded in gray plastic. And I like the details with this. This is really fantastic. This little, I don't know, what do you want to call this? You know, a weapon or what was it called? The damn bottom of the blade. Shit. What's it called? Well, the butt little jewelry here, I guess you want to call it. So it looks really nice, you know, nice pointy edge. You know, it's not too sharp, but the detail's great. You can see it looks like it's woven right here. And then you got the little paint detail there. And then we have the, I guess, the upgraded version of this weapon. I guess when you use some of your XP or whatever, you can see how awesome this looks. So this is how basically you would put it in her hand. You would have to take this part on, slip on the hand, and then put this back in, and then you'll be able to have her hold it and wield it correctly. But look at the paint on it. I mean, you can see the little details here. You can see the black lining. They painted it very well. I mean, obviously this whole thing was molded in gray, and then they just filled it in the black details. Let's take a look at the staff here. I'm pretty sure this comes off up here at the end. Yeah, exactly. I was right. So that's how you would have her hold it. You need to slip the hand on first, and then you would snap this together. I'd be very careful if you were to pick up this figure and doing that, because that would probably break first. But look at the detail on this face. Like I said, I haven't played the game, but I mean, obviously these weapons you pick up and these little tassels that you put on the weapons probably give you upgrades. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments, guys, if I'm right or wrong. I'd like to hear from you guys. So the blade looks great. It's molded in gold. I'm pretty sure this is all molded in this color, probably all gray, and they just painted it, or it was molded in this color. I could, like I said, oh, there's like a blue detail in it. I couldn't even see that. Wow. I hope the camera's picking it up for you guys, but there's like a bluish detail on it. It looks gorgeous. Like, wow. So the point is pretty sharp, but it's a very nice looking weapon. Does this part come off? No, but you can see the detail. They put a lot of detail in this. I mean, You could see the little strings here, how they would have tied the points to it. It's great. Let's take a look at these little yellow things. I don't know what these are for. I don't know if these are things you have to collect in the game, but there is a peg on it, so they must fit somewhere. And then we have the 3 heads. This is the one that comes on her. Well, this is the other head with her mouth open, so she has like a screaming face. And then you have another head here without the bandage, and she can see her one eye. There's obviously 2 eyes underneath there, but the hair is covering it. And then we have the one that she had on in the package with her just mouth closed. This looks to be like the Tesseract. I don't know if this is an item that you have to look for in the game, but more likely molded in gray, or I think it was molded in black and they just painted the gray in there. And then you have her little companion here. This guy has a peg hole, so there, like I said, it comes with some stands. There's gonna be a slideshow, guys, so stay tuned for the slideshow. Trust me, you guys are gonna like it. And if you do like it, hit that like button for how much you like the slideshow, so you can see this figure in various poses and use of all the accessories. So there's a little companion here. I don't know what this guy does, but he looks great. He looks great. I mean, you can see how he was molded. It's very unique. You can see all the different paint there are that they use, browns and grays and silvers. He has little arms. I'm pretty sure he aids her in some way. And this is the part I don't understand. In this game, can you upgrade her underwear? Is that what I'm understanding? Because it comes with this piece. The one she has on are just like regular white, but then it has this. So I don't know if it's supposed to extend her legs a little bit, or she's supposed to just wear this and not the skirt. I'm not too sure. If you guys, can you guys let me know, please? I'm looking at the box. I'm looking for any kind of detail on that, but I couldn't figure it out. So let me know. So that's pretty much it with the accessories. Okay, so I was able to get like pretty much every accessory that I could possibly can on this little Christmas tree type deal here. So I'm guessing these things are supposed to float behind her or something. I have no idea, but this figure has a ton of accessories. I mean, you can see this little guy right here. He actually articulates. His arms move, you know, rotate. They move up and down. So this is a pretty nice figure. Is it worth your shelf? Yeah, I think it is. It does have some weird anatomy when it comes to the actual posing, but it would look nice. Once you get into a nice pose, it's very worth it. So with all the accessories and everything, it looks great. And the little gesture hand that she comes with, the one that's just by itself, is actually to hold the little Tesseract piece there. So this little hand is actually to hold the little square, just to give you guys that bit of knowledge. So make sure to like, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell icon and leave me a comment of what you guys thought about this video. I really like to know what you thought. If you guys noticed the difference of what made this video a little bit more better. I feel that the quality looks a lot better. And if you can guess what I did different, I would you know, be great. I want to hear what you guys think, what I did different. So with all that said, hope you guys enjoy the slideshow. Until next time.